Namaskar, everyone. And a happy Father's Day to all fathers in our audience and across our world. Let me just say a few words to them on this special day. Fathers are extremely important. How do I know this? In my own experience, I lost my father at 10. Suddenly. Just so suddenly. He just collapsed in the bathroom. I have not forgotten after all these years, every moment after that. All happened like in a dream. I couldn't believe it. And would you believe that on that afternoon, going into evening, that I was reading a book prize I got from the elementary school, Hans Andersen's fairy tale. And there was a story about a traveler who had lost his father and had to embark on a journey. And I was so wrapped up in the story. Next thing you know, this is the incident that happened to me. I was the one sent to see why he is taking so long in the bathroom. I made a peep in there. And he was on the floor. Then immediately I said, Papa is lying on the floor. And everything afterwards was just, wow, a dream that a 10-year-old had to experience. But the 10 years I spent with him is so etched in my memory. An incredible soul. Lived a hard life. Wow. I can't give all the details here, but it was an incredible journey with him. We went there buddy. My sister was. Because she was his first girl child. But I had tremendous respect for him. I listened to everything he said. So when I lost him, I didn't know what to make of that. I couldn't wrap that around my mind. But over the years after that, I became very protective over my mother. Because I saw what was happening to her. And I stayed that way. So I can't say that I really had the experience growing up with a father completely like some of us do. Where you could be buddy, or you could take care of him later on. I didn't have that opportunity. But because I was so protective and so responsible for my young person, I took on the role of a father for my younger siblings. And to this day, I still do that. And that has expanded to a world. I care for all children as my own. I never see them as not my own. I care for them the same way as I would have if I had a biological child. Destiny didn't have that role for me. That I be a father to the world and a mother to the world has been my destiny. And I absolutely love that because I grew up with that awareness, very much caring. For every young person, even when I taught in the secondary schools, that's the feeling that I have. These are my children. And that has never left me. The world has become my children. But the story of my father has been an amazing story. And I just want to add this to it. That in the 40-day experience, I had a complete transformation of my being. When it happened, I was aware of him and that he knew from where he was what had happened to me. I was being told this in the inner space because I was living between two worlds. And then I felt a pain from my heart just go straight up there. And I knew that he was lifted. That was an awesome experience. That the soul that left me at 10 has benefited from my sadhana. And that was another unforgettable experience. His leaving the body was one, and his making this leap in consciousness was the other. That was my father. Often I have the great joy of speaking about my mother, right? Who lived my journey completely. But I never truly spoke about my father. But this is a little bit of it. So those of us who are fathers know that they are precious. And those of us who are fathers, let's keep our responsibility to our children. I wanted to talk to you today about present moment awareness and the timelessness of the divine. But this is what came out. So I'll keep it short today. Just happy Father's Day, everyone. And let's make our fathers across our world very happy. The divine, of course, is our true Father in heaven. And the process of childbirth and what precedes that is always fascinating to me. The shape of an egg is like the shape of the galaxy. The shape of an egg is fascinating to me. Doesn't matter what creature produces it, but a perfect ellipse. And the impregnation of that egg to create the fertility necessary. And what happens after? When that sperm and egg meets, what happens after is tremendously fascinating. A process of seeing a creature emerging from that egg. And all its stages. And then the next fascination is when it takes a life breath. When it becomes a living being. Oh my God, what a universe. And in the human, the little sperm is like a tadpole, little frog. Reaching there, and just one can make it. Oh my goodness. How divine, how sacred. And so every birth is special. Every birth is special. May we cherish the life that we have and the body that we have. It's special. So happy Father's Day to all. Let's celebrate our fathers. And let's celebrate the gift that fathers and mothers bring to us. This. Have a blessed day, everyone. My soul bows to you. Namaskar.